Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you all my Dark Neostorm Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster box opening. Finally got my box in the mail today, so very excited to open it. It's a really awesome set with plenty of new support for a bunch of decks released during this format, including the first Exceed monster for Cybers, basically the generic Cybers, Firewall Exceed Dragon, and also a bunch of other cards, very cool support for Valkyries, Burning Abyss, you name it. So let's go ahead and get started with the box opening. So go ahead, crack this open and see how we do. I can't recall how well I did in my Savage Strike booster box opening. I think I did pretty well. I remember my Soul Fusion box did very, very well with the secrets. So just get that off there and go ahead and get started. So I always start off with the left side. So let's go ahead and get started. See if also I like to see if the trend follows with the box and the hollows are on the same sides of each box. So we'll keep track. So for the first pack, most of you have already seen most of the commons, so we start off with a Fusion Destiny. Forgot to mention the Destiny Heroes. Big support in this as well. I really do like all the cards they received, and a Whitefish Salvage for our rare. So very, very happy to get more of that support. I think I had my Fusion Destiny playset all taken care of. So these ones will definitely be extras. Curious to see just what the secrets and the ultras I received from the box for sure will be. Destiny Hero draw hand. We have a Logs Flame for our next super, and a Weather Rainbowed Canvas for our rare. Already mentioned it before that Weathers and also Magical Musketeers have received, I think, just one new card each from this set. So pretty awesome for sure. Just that they're adding more support for the decks from the Spirit Warriors, Cloudy and Aerosol, Cloudy and support as well. So let's see. We got our first secret, and it's one I actually did want, so very, very excited about that. Cynet Mining. This card is extremely busted in Salamangreats, but also very, very good in just generic Cybers to use for the fact they can set up your graveyard with a bunch of monsters and search out ones you need. And we have Chaos Betrayer for our rare. All right, so with that taking the third spot, I'm curious to see if the Secret Rare will be the third one down on the right side as well. So when we get to the third pack on that side, I'll keep track of it and see if that is true or not. So Exceed Slid Dolphin. And we've got Destiny Hero Dominance for our next super, and Valkyrie Funfte for our rare. So I believe the Valkyries also have a good amount of ultra rares in the set as well. Either 2 to 3, I can't remember. I know I pulled one of the spell cards, which was ultra. I think another one might be one of the monsters. We have Mayakashi Winter for our super rare, and Madolche Teacher, Glass So Full for our rare. Solid Ogre, Cynet. Can't really recall if there's any. I know there's one really good super in this set that a lot of people have been complaining about. So I don't know what the ratios, if you can go some boxes and not pull it or not. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Firewall Guardian. So you just Shackles. And yep, here's our first of the Valkyrie cards, Valkyrie's Embrace. This is the one I pulled at Sneak. So we pulled this one again. And we have Dino Wrestler Giga Spino for the rare. Yeah, I honestly can't recall if there's any like really well-known commons. I want to say there's at least 1 or 2, but not ones that are like super short print. Called by the Grave worthy. World Legacy Cliffhanger starts us off for this one. Pegasus Wing. We have a Pendulum Halt for our super. And Amphibious, sorry about that, Swarm Ship, Amblo Whale. I know there's a good amount of ultra rares in this pack that are pretty good. The Orcust Exceed monster is incredibly good for the fact that you can just overlay it over your Orcust Link monsters. I know that's going for a pretty good value on its own. We got a Salamangreat Fennec, Fifin Nalag, Emperor Maju Garzette. We have a Crackdown, very good super trap card as well, just being able to take your opponent's monster and use for resources. And we have Danger's Feats of Strength for our rare. Speed Lift, World Collapse. Feels like I always end off on the King T Wrestle as well. I want to see if that is true or not with any of the upcoming packs as well. So let's see, we've got 4 more remaining on this side. So we should still have 1 more Ultra. I kind of lost track where the position of the Ultra was on this side, but I can go from the bottom to see with the last one at least. So we have a Super Quantal Mech Beast Lusterex Super, and a World Legacy Guard Dragon Mardark for the rare. And we got Ice Mayakashi for this was the I messed up and thought that White Rose Dragon was a common in this set, but that was actually like the import card for the special edition Savage Strike. The Mayakashi and the Cyberse Monster were the commons in this pack. We have number 5, Doom Dragon Chimera, and Starring Starling. I can't remember if I pulled this or not, and I just noticed those are not apples, those are levels on this card's art. So that's very, very funny. Tyrant Dino Fusion. We didn't end with the fusion, but we ended with the fusion spell. 2 more packs left on the left side. Yeah, very, very happy with one of the secrets we've pulled so far. So curious to see what the next one will be. We have Chain Hole and Muddy Mud Dragon, the new Synchro Fusion for our rare. Did we end on with a fusion? Nope, we ended with the Super Quant common. All right, let's see if this last one is our Ultra. And how we wrap it up. Crusadia Testament to start us. Deus Ex Crawler, and we've got number XX Utopia Dark Infinity for our Exceed. Very, very cool. I was also informed that this is the one from the Arc 5 manga. It wasn't actually in Zexal, but this was one of the ones that the main villain used because she was pulling out a bunch of different monsters from the different series to use. And on to the right side. So remember, the third one down should be the secret, unless the order is completely mixed up, which we'll find out. So first pack off the top, we've got another number 5 Doom Chimera. There's still some supers I haven't pulled. If they knew what they were doing and they short printed supers in this set, that's going to be quite insane. We have a White Layer for our rare. Lord of Clouds Storm Serpent. Speed Lift Assault Sentinel. And on to the next pack. And we've got, for our next one, Dirge the Lost Dragon, super rare, and a TG Halberd Cannon, assault mode. All right, so that means this next pack, if that trend does follow, should be a secret. I'm gonna hold off on it just for a couple packs, just to see if I end up pulling it, because I think this did happen with the Savage Strike box, where the secret was actually in a different spot. So let's see. We've got Firewall Guard Dragon and another Destiny Hero Dominance. So it's not in this one, so we might have confirmed that that theory is true for the booster packs. But we'll find out. A little more ways down. I think after I pull the next Ultra, a pack after that or two, we'll open that one. We have a Chain Hole and a Muddy Mud Dragon. So I'm not completely sure where I opened it up, but I think a few ways down, so this might be the Ultra. I think I'm thinking too hard. I think I should just enjoy the box more to the fullest instead of trying to guess where the cards are. Oh, nice. Very, very nice, actually. One of the Ultras I wanted to see, Dingirsu, the Orchest of the Evening Star. This is the one I was talking about. The really, really good one. Awesome. Glad I pulled it. Not glad, I really pulled it. And we have another Amphibious Swarm Ship, Ambler Whale. Very nice. Yeah, it's definitely one of the Ultras I like to see. Let's see how we go with these ones. For the next pack, we have an Orcus Crescendo for our super, and another Madolche Teacher, Glass So Full. I think I'll give one more pack a try, and if it's not in this one, we'll open up the third one, just to keep the suspension going. So for our next pack, Packet Swap, Neo Flamebell Lady, and Pendulum Halt. Yeah, we're already pulling doubles in the supers, and I know there are some supers we haven't pulled yet. But other than that, let's check this pack out. Let's see if this is the one where the secret is located. So Emperor Maju Garzette, Altergeist Dragvirion, Altergeist Haunted Rock, and yup, there it is, and it's actually a really, really cool one. Cherubini Abon, Angel of the Burning Abyss. I'm very, very happy with both of the secrets I pulled. I didn't pull either of the hand traps, sadly, but I still pulled 2 usable ones at that. I know people are going to want the Burning Abyss one, and I was happy I pulled the other secret Cynet Mining. Sweet. And we have Philo Messenger for Hire. I haven't seen any of her yet in the pack, but I did prove it with the positions, which I really wish they would stop doing, because then people can just guess on the other side of the box. But, you know, obviously good locals would shuffle up the box otherwise. But we've got 4 packs left to pull a good super, and which I cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but I will pull it, hopefully. Nope, I'll just pull another double of Mech Beast Luster X and Dino Wrestler Gigo Spinosaurus again. But we still have one more Ultra. I gotta remember what some of the Ultras are in this set. I pulled Dingirsu, happy about that, but I can't recall what else. And it should be the last pack, since we are following trend there. Memories of Hope, the Zexal Super, and another white layer for that. Winding down. Okay, this is our last chance to pull it. Otherwise, that confirms that that super is short print, because I didn't pull any from the box. Final moment, and up, yep, there it is. Okay, so we pulled one from the box, and it really kept us on our toes, and there's the name for it, Mystic Mind. Couldn't recall it. I thought it was Mystic something, but I couldn't remember the last part. This card is insane, and I definitely think it's going to be hit, you know, very soon, just for the type of deck you can make to shut down your opponent. Either they'll hit this or other cards to go about it, but I think it's kind of like a chicken game scenario for sure. And another Starling, but we only pulled one. If you know anyone that's pulled, you know, more than one, we'd definitely like to hear it. But let's end this with the final Ultra, and we'll see what we get. We start off with Assault Mode 0, Deus Ex Crawler, Fennec, and we have World Legacy Monstrosity, so the Ultra for the World Legacy, the level 9 aspect that they're going for. Very cool. Awesome. And we have an Extra Hero Cross Crusader. Completely forgot about this card. Now, the one other super that I was thinking of during the whole opening that I didn't pull was the Link Monster for the Super Quants, but I don't have a need for any of those. I have plenty of them, but that's it for the opening. I hope you all enjoyed. Very, very happy with all the results, especially the fact that I was able to get the one secret that I did want for my decks, the Cynet Mining. But that is it for the video. Until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.